Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, whenever and wherever you. Welcome back to the Beta Plan, playing as Denmark within our Civilization V World Wars campaign. And, well, we have actually annexed a Dain already a long while ago, but we never renamed it, so let's do that, shall we? Let's name it, will it accept a Ringstead? It might be already that this city is within the file itself. No, it's not. Alright, so Ringstead is a proper city within Denmark, but I know, for instance, if you try Viborg, that it will not take, because I think that's already a city name that, well, was in the file for if you found a city as, the Danish people. So then it will not take Viborg. But the Ringstead, it did take. Which is, by the way, also one of the reasons why I keep naming my cities after the islands of, well, this is not, Jylland isn't really an island, but, after the, significantly sized areas of, well, Bornholm isn't that big of an island, but, yeah, of Denmark. But, well, let's see which unit needs an order. You have arrived over there. I think you can just fortify. That will be just fine, thank you very much. And our turn should now, well, increase once again in speed. After all, we do not have... How did they get the ship of the line out here? No, it did not come from the city. Interesting. Look at it, England is trying to get hold of its bay. I don't mind that. Their ship of the line doing damage, but of course it's 3 against 1, so that's a little bit unfair. But yeah, our turns should go a lot quicker now, because of the fact that, oh, we are not at war anymore. We don't have a lot of units to move. We are moving a few more units, but not a lot. Right, but you can, well, we still have some archaeology sites we could do. But why not a broadcast tower? Because you do also have a hotel. Yeah, but it doesn't help with tourism. That's a silly statement what I'm making there. I could get more happiness in. Which has tanked a little bit because of all this stuff. Or a medical lab. And it's about to grow. First, you know what, if it is about to grow, then this is quite pointless. Purchase. No, that's too much of an investment, and Ripe isn't that important to... I'm so sorry, by the way, if I pronounced the city name wrong. I'm sure I am. Because I know, for instance, it's not Copenhagen like most people do, it's like something like Copenhagen. Like, the E's are removed, so this is probably also not Ribe, but something like Rib. Or something like that, perhaps, but I'm not sure. So sorry if I'm mispronouncing it, but I hope you will forgive me. Now, what was I saying? Yeah, the turn should go quicker because we have less units to move and what have you not. Look at the science thanks to that little stadium. I like it. Aarhus, I think we have lately given you quite a few. Yes, so then a hotel is worth it. We bought a boat with you in order to do this tile. And now we can't go out again. Would you believe it? You've got to be kidding me. Move there and hopefully we can get you out at a certain point when Indonesia's caravel does not stand in our way. I find this a little ridiculous because I'm not at war with Indonesia and this is my territory, but apparently I am not allowed to move that way. Yeah, fine, I know, you are done. You can fortify. That is fine by me. Cargo ships. Cargo ships we should build because we can actually have 10 trade routes and we currently do not. Oh, look at it. Newcastle, are you burning that down or are you not burning that down? I actually wonder. No, you're not burning that down. We should build a lot in our capital. We had a zoo planned. Yeah, but the zoo will come afterwards. First, cargo ships. We are a rich nation. We should remain a rich nation. Next turn. Oh, we could have bought, of course, an Inquisitor. and what have you not, because that's kind of good for us if we do so in order to, well, get more cities over to Buddhism. We do want that. We want to keep following the world religion because that gives us another 2 votes. See, Polynesia can just go through my territory without a problem. Why can I not do so? I feel a little bit betrayed here by the game, but I see a way out. No, I see not, because I'm stuck over here. Right. Not going to complain, just going to be happy. Everything is fine. There we go. Because we want Neuschwanstein. For you, actually, we do want this. Want to actually... Very nice. That should be helpful later. Right now, that won't aid us a lot, but later on, that would be perfect. I'm just gonna park you over here, between the 2 city-states. I think that is fine. Kaupang, you are done. Very nice. Getting some research in. Very good. You don't have a museum? Let's just build a museum. We don't really need it over there. Let's build a stadium. Let's get our happiness back up to maximum levels. Whoa, a lot of units landing and getting off somewhere. Yes, please, England. I hope you will still kill Polynesian ships so that I can freaking move my workboat out of here. And that is more or less the problem. Oh, almost. If only this privateer would have moved. Oh well. I cannot do anything with that. The ship. Oh, look at that extra money coming in thanks to also our new policies that we get, well, extra money if we are trading with a nation that also follows the order. You're going to build railroads. See how quick everything now moves? Voila, perfect. Neuschwanstein. Perfectly done. Oh, sorry, I hit by accident the mic there with the wiring. And after that you can queue a zoo. But we will get Neuschwanstein. That will get us a lot of happiness because I think I have quite a few castles actually. A Songhai artifact. I will take a Songhai artifact, I think. Unless, what is it? It's medieval area, so a landmark is less impact. We're not going to go to Jorvik. We're going to Aarhus. There we go. And oh, medieval. That's really going to be difficult, but perhaps that can help us with a theming bonus later on or something. No, wait, Sydney Opera House is, I think, about the only cultural one that Miracle was left, as was told to me by Emperor Dave, and I think Sydney Opera House, well, something tells me that is about music instead of about art. Oh my dear lord, will you stop it with spamming units this way? Even more so. The location is one of the most beautiful to be found, holy and unapproachable. A worthy temple for the divine friend who has brought salvation and true blessing to the world. King Ludwig II of Bavaria. I like it. Neuschwanstein. And our happiness, boom, quite a bit higher. We will get those castles out, and worry you not. Castles are now very, very good to build. Which means we first need to build walls. Yilland, I don't think that's actually kind of bad to build walls over here, and then a castle. Is the railroad done? No, the railroad is not done. You need to build a railroad over here. Thank you. More trade routes. The more trade routes, the better. Plus 36 to Samoa. Yes, please. I still cannot move with this workboat. 23, 29, 30, 32, 32. Yes, I know we're helping also. Oh, but Jakarta is still worth more. Then to Jakarta we go. Don't know why this unit has stopped over here. You can start protecting Kyoto. Where's the railroad? The railroad is over there. Alright, then I guess... Are we going to finish the railroad up to Medan? It's not our city. Yeah, but I think it will be helpful. There we go. Even more ships are arriving. Should Songhai ever be such a fool to... He tried to push Islam again. Is that a great? No, that's apparently just missionaries, which we should consider, by the way, ourselves. If we could change, for instance, Ceylon around, because it does have pressure from the other faith, but not anything around. This doesn't have any pressure at all, which is odd. And we should also change the face here if we could manage so, but... So I think that an Inquisitor is better for Ceylon than a missionary is, because they have 7 people and all of them follow this faith. Oh, sorry. Hit just below next turn, hence my map switched around a little bit. London is still pushing out ships of the line like crazy. Oh! Can we go out? I believe so, and then I'm going to also put my submarine 1 square further away.
The power of the atom has changed everything, save our modes of thinking, and we thus drift towards unparalleled catastrophes.
And Albert Einstein was right about that. Ringstead has been converted to... Yeah, we don't mind about Ringstead. It was never ours to begin with. Do we have only 1 source of uranium? And then we... What? Seriously? It's not even... It is within our borders, but... Wow! We are screwed on uranium. The whole world seems to be screwed on uranium. Where is... Don't tell me, like, one nation has all the uranium and nobody else does. There's a little bit of uranium here. That's also 4. We also have a 4 stack. The whole world is screwed on uranium, like nobody has it. Uranium is an incredibly rare source. Honolulu's main continent. Belgrade, and you are my perfect. We have uranium because Belgrade is our ally. That is quite good. That is in Belgrade's territory. Yeah, no, the whole world is kind of screwed on uranium. It is really, really rare. There are only 3 sources, and we have 2 of them. That is amazingly bad. Unless I miss a source, but I have the feeling I have now checked the entire bloody map and there is like no uranium anywhere. That is so bad. Well, luckily none of the destroyed lands that were over here have it, so that it was a waste to destroy them, but yeah. Well, that is it then. Alright, I know where this worker is gonna go in a moment. We will choose a research. Yes, we will. Let's queue up a lot of things. We don't really need ballistics. Because we don't really need an anti-aircraft gun, in my opinion. Paratroopers are nice, don't get me wrong, because actually, not even the paratroopers, but the airport can be nice. 50% of the culture from World Wonders. It's more or less another... hotel, except that it also allows you to airdrop units, which is kind of handy. But we could push for world leader now, right? For ecology, and that's the Sydney Opera House, which will be good. So we're going into ecology and then probably telecommunications, I assume. Yeah, because the CNN tower is also pretty freaking nice. Provides a free broadcast tower in all cities. Yeah. +1 population each city and +1 happiness per city. That is just... that's one of the last wonders that you built. Let's go for telecommunications. Let's push towards a diplomatic victory. Not sure if even we would still get it before we would gain... There. Fortify over there. Thank you. We still can't move because of this Polynesian Gatling gun. Alright. We are not perturbed at all. No need to worry, but yes. Oh, sorry for all the loading in there, but... Well, we have talked about that before. This is the best I can do, and I've done a lot already about it. No, wait, which one is better? Look at the pressure that we are giving them in comparison to the pressure that they give us. It's like we give a lot more pressure. And the cities are exactly the same. I am so surprised that we don't, you know, have more pressure on these cities. Look at the pressure we have here on tier, but nonetheless, it's still not in our favor. It's surprising to me how little our passive pressure has actually turned cities over. You can fly as well. Yeah, we are now doing... Is this? Yes, this is a railroad. There is now a complete railroad from Ringstead to Istanbul. Very good. Why do we have a unit over here? What? What? Oh? Okay. I don't know. I'm now placing just some submarines for, how shall we call it? Sight things. Just have some vision, but we are going to more or less have them, well, just look at things. Now London is holding out. Of course we will allow you to have open borders with us. And luckily London is doing so well that we at least can move out our own ships. And with the war effort that Polynesia is putting in, well, it is the only one that could... Cultural victory is imminent. Well then, alright. That is actually not too surprising because we destroy the Ottomans. So our influence there grows quicker. We are actually influential with Polynesia, which is very, very interesting to see. Yeah, the Ottomans are a lot smaller, so I think it will be easier for us to actually also become very, very influential over there. You workers, we could... I've built a railroad there, but I can't move on this square in order to do something. I'm not sure what they're building, but we're going to build a farm there in the meantime. Carthage. Ooh, we can build a Manhattan project. Once again, do we have a great engineer coming our way soon? Yes, we do. Don't build a Manhattan project yet. Just build something that is useful in the meantime. which would be a stadium first before a military base. And then the military base, should it be needed, it has no upkeep, so it's fine to build that in the meantime. Yeah, you can fortify. That is fine. You can fortify in Kazil's borders. I think, actually, England is now, well, starting to win out from Polynesia for at least getting out of London. Don't think they will win the war, don't get me wrong, but... Here, look, and there is Polynesia's yet new fleet. And then we'll be fine. Polynesia will be... We don't... Yes, it's free gold, but we want +2 food. And this city also needs food, my man. That's kind of important. Build a castle over here. 7 turns, that's longer than I expected. But build a castle and then... no, you don't have that many good squares for plus 15% production, but... probably a windmill and a public school, I would say. By the way, I said we wouldn't buy anything here because it was too expensive. But what are we using our money on? I mean, we have so much money already. Who finished the medical lab, by the way? Bornholm. Alright. Bornholm. Build a stadium. Just get our happiness up. Look at the mountains of stadiums that we are building. It's, happiness galore time over here, apparently. Why don't we have a monastery or cathedral over here? What? What? This city was never of our faith? We have only recently switched it around? Well, alright then, that is what we're going to save for. Choose production. Heyland, build a workshop. Alrighty then, you can fortify as well. You can fortify and protect your admiral. You can fortify over here and have some view. Actually, if I would have not told Polynesia to shove it for their open borders, well, they wouldn't even been able to attack London proper, but it doesn't really matter because we do want the open borders, we do want to keep our culture with them very high. I do think it's going to be cultural victory now that we are so influential already with Polynesia. I'm surprised how quick that went, but that's because they switched off, of course, off order, which was a minus 35% penalty, and now we have a plus 80% positive, and it wasn't total minus 35, but we had minus 35 from different ideology, and then plus 4 for, and then the open borders and trade routes, but yeah. Having now also freedom makes it really easy. I think in either the next episode or the episode after that, I think it's in 2 episodes, that we are going to win, well, our little Water Wars campaign. And despite the fact that, well, all kinds of possible victory conditions, it is probably going to be the cultural victory, which was our secondary win condition, and we are very much in position for, well, a victory via diplomacy, but apparently not yet to be. I am going to, however, in the next episode, annex these cities, rename them, and then we'll come back and use our money to put these cities with a courthouse and what have you not, make sure that they don't get us a lot of unhappiness. I say I thank you for watching, and remember, great peril yields great beauty.